Have you ever experienced a moment where everything seemed to fall into place perfectly, as if some unseen force was guiding events towards a particular outcome? Perhaps you were introduced to someone who would become a crucial part of your journey, or you stumbled upon an opportunity that changed the course of your life. These moments are often referred to as synchronicities, instances where coincidence and fate seem to intersect. But what lies behind these mysterious occurrences? Is it simply luck, or is there something greater at play? As we explore the concept of synchronicity, we may find ourselves pondering questions about the role of God in our lives and the intricate web of connections that bind us together. Let us begin by examining the idea of synchronicity itself. The term was first coined by psychiatrist Carl Jung, who believed that such events revealed a deeper pattern or meaning beneath the surface of our lives. According to Jung, synchronicities are not just random happenstances, but rather indications of a collective unconscious, a shared reservoir of archetypes and experiences that connect humanity. In this sense, each synchronicity serves as a reminder that we are not isolated individuals, but threads in a vast tapestry of existence, interwoven with one another and with the universe itself. But how does God fit into this picture? Some might argue that synchronicities are evidence of divine intervention, signs that a higher power is actively guiding us towards our destinies. Others might view them as mere chance, lacking any spiritual significance. However, we can also consider a third perspective, that synchronicities represent a collaboration between the human experience and the divine. Imagine for a moment that God is not a distant figure imposing their will upon us, but rather a gentle guide nudging us toward our greatest potential. In this scenario, synchronicities could be seen as subtle prompts from the universe, inviting us to pay attention, listen, and align ourselves with a larger purpose. Now let us delve deeper into the nature of God's involvement in synchronicities. It's important to note that the concept of God transcends religious dogma. It represents a universal energy, a boundless love that permeates every aspect of creation. When we speak of God's role in synchronicities, we're not referring to a specific deity or belief system, but rather the essence of divinity that underlies all things. This understanding allows us to embrace the mystery without being tied down by rigid doctrine. One way to appreciate God's role in synchronicities is through the lens of quantum physics. Recent discoveries have led scientists to propose the idea of non-locality, which suggests that particles can communicate with one another instantaneously across vast distances. This phenomenon challenges our traditional notion of space and time, implying that reality is far more interconnected than we previously thought. If we extend this principle to the realm of human experience, we might see synchronicities as manifestations of non-locality in action. In other words, when we encounter meaningful coincidences, it could be evidence that the universe is communicating with itself through us, revealing hidden patterns and relationships that transcend our ordinary comprehension. Another fascinating aspect of synchronicities is their ability to transcend the boundaries of time and space. Consider those moments when you felt an intense connection with someone you've just met, as though you've known them for years. Or perhaps you've encountered a stranger who shares an uncanny similarity with someone from your past, creating a sense of déjà vu. Such experiences hint at the possibility that our lives are not limited to linear progression, but instead exist within a multidimensional tapestry where past, present, and future converge. Here, God's hand can be seen in the way these disparate elements come together, weaving a rich narrative that unfolds according to a divine plan. However, the relationship between God and synchronicities is not without its complexities. Why do some people experience frequent synchronicities while others rarely encounter them? Does God's alleged involvement imply that they are somehow favored or chosen? To address these concerns, let's examine the concept of free will. While some believe that God has a predestined plan for our lives, others maintain that our choices shape our destiny. The truth likely lies somewhere in between. We have the freedom to choose our paths, but simultaneously we are part of a larger cosmic dance, guided by forces beyond our control. Synchronicities serve as gentle nudges, encouraging us to align with the flow of the universe. Yet ultimately, the choice remains ours. Moreover, the choice remains ours. It's up to us to recognize and embrace the synchronicities that come our way, or to ignore them and continue on our own path. But what happens when we choose to ignore the signs? Are we missing out on opportunities for growth and connection, or are we simply following our own unique path? Perhaps the answer lies in the idea of parallel universes. Imagine that every decision we make creates a new reality, a new version of our lives. In one reality, we chose to take the road less traveled, while in another, we stayed on the well-trodden path. Each version of our lives plays out differently, with different synchronicities and experiences. In this way, every choice we make holds the potential for multiple outcomes, each one leading to a new and unique journey. So how can we use synchronicities to navigate our lives and better understand God's role in them? One approach is to cultivate mindfulness and awareness. By being present in the moment and attuned to our surroundings, we increase our chances of recognizing synchronicities as they occur. We can also practice gratitude, acknowledging the beauty and wonder of these moments when they arise. And finally, we can trust in the unknown, embracing the uncertainty of life and having faith that everything is happening for our highest good. In conclusion, synchronicities offer a glimpse into the mystical and mysterious nature of the universe and God's role within it. They serve as reminders that we are never alone, that we are all connected and guided by a loving and intelligent force. Whether we choose to acknowledge or ignore these signs, our lives are shaped by the synchronicities that we experience. May we all learn to recognize and cherish these moments, using them as guidance on our individual journeys towards growth, connection, and enlightenment. Thank you.